Into three integral parts. What do we have? Introduction. All of you who come to the rehearsal get to come a lot faster. but you're absolutely right. Divided into three integral parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. What do you say we start with the introduction? That'd be a good place to start. I believe that there are 5 key ingredients that go into the making and building of a wild and wonderful intro. And first and foremost in the intro, I believe you have to capture your audience's attention. Don't you realize that if you don't have your audience's attention at the outset, you may never get it?
Yes.
Someone once said that smokers and audiences have one thing in common. That is to say, smokers don't like matches that don't light on the first scratch. Well, audiences don't like speakers who don't light a fire in that first couple of minutes. What are you going to do in your next speech and your speeches in the future to make sure that you capture your audience's attention? Their only limitation on how to capture your audience's attention is going to be your own imagination. Well, let's think along together on what we could do to possibly ensure that we've captured our audience's attention. It's so important because we do live in a remote-controlled microwave world. So one of the things that you can do, you might want to call for a show of hands, or ask the question and call for a show of hands. I think that's an effective way to not only capture audience attention, but it draws the audience into you in your speech. My only caution: don't overdo it. Audiences are much too smart now to be manipulated by the hands up routine that we see some speakers do. Don't make that mistake. First and foremost, capture your audience's attention. One more suggestion: I'll never forget the time I was sitting in an audience and the guy was introduced to speak. And the applause died down. It got stony silent. The man stood up. He looked out of the audience and he said, "Men make better bosses than women." Whoa, did that capture their attention? After they hold some of the gals on their seat. But then he hastened to add, he said, "That's what I read recently, and I'm here today to tell you that just ain't so." I thought, boy, that's terrible English, but isn't that a great way to capture an audience's attention? So first and foremost, you've got to capture your audience's attention. Second suggestion in the intro is to gain your audience acceptance. Yes, I said gain your audience acceptance.